Hey guys, welcome back to the playlist. My name is Dustin Apple and this is the Outdoor Mentors. This series is specifically designed to educate you on the very wide variety of topics that go along with proper arrow building. Whether you're a hunter and you want to build a high FOC arrow, or you're a target archer and you just want to get slightly better arrow flight, you need to know about all the things that we've talked about on this playlist. So make sure that you watch this video in a playlist and can go down through the list and watch the videos based on your needs. Some of the topics are, pretty easy to follow, and some of them are pretty intricate and technical, and you need to know exactly all the things that affect your arrow flight. Today we're talking about points and the different points that you can shoot in certain situations. For most target archers, they're going to choose a glue-in insert or what's known as a parabolic point. The good effects of these are that they are very intricately weighed. Okay, most of them are down to 1/10 of a grain and are very precise. The points are specifically designed for the diameter of shaft that you're using. Okay, you can buy parabolic points based on whatever manufacturer arrow that you're shooting, and they typically have they come in a wide variety. So you can get 100 grain, 120 grain, 130 grain, up to 200 to 300 grains if that's what you're into. The other style, okay, one of the drawbacks of this, if you hit something with one of these, let's say you shoot 3D and you shoot down into the leg of a 3D target and you hit the rod that holds that up, that will blunt the tip, okay, or worse, all right, and maybe that arrow will be damaged. However, if you had a screw-in tip, like most of us are going to use, a screw-in tip here where you just have a basic insert and then you use a screw-in point, that will allow you to swap points. If you damage it, okay, you can replace it. You can put in different weights based on, once again, your dynamic spine and the spine necessities that your arrow setup requires. Okay, make sure you follow the other videos in the series and so you get a full understanding of what dynamic spine is. But if you are a hunter, or you really want the most stable arrow imaginable for, say, indoor shooting and shooting spots, you want an arrow that recovers very fast and that is completely stable. That way you can make very intricate arrows and make them fly extremely precise. Then you're going to want to increase your FOC. And in the hunting world, Ethics Archery has come out with some very high quality components. They not only have a stainless steel weighted insert that is notched, so I believe this insert is 185 grains, but I can cut it off in like 20 grain increments here, and I can take it down to 100, 120 grains, something like that. Okay, so this little piece right here not only gives me a higher FOC, it gives me the ability to adjust this insert based on my needs, as well as I can get this little collar here that's known as a footer. So on our 203 shafts that we had, that we talked about earlier, to where the manufacturer makes a half cert, Ethics Archery has stepped it up to where it's a full insert and outsert. Okay, so this full insert goes all the way inside the arrow, and then this collar is a full outsert. That makes the front inch and a quarter of the shaft completely encapsulated by stainless steel, and that's what's known as a footer or a collar. If you're interested in high quality, very precise, intricate pieces to build a high quality FOC arrow, I strongly suggest that you check out Ethics Archery. I just got these in These are specifically designed for these brand new small diameter destroyer shafts, 4 Carbon Express and 203 diameter shafts. And then I also picked up this Ranch Fairy kit. This kit comes with 10 or so different screw-in points, and each one of them is graduated in 25 grain increments. So I can start with 100 grains with a standard point. Okay, I'm going to take these 203s here with a standard insert and a 100 grain point, and then I'm going to put it in this brand new shaft, like I have here, and I'm going to start shooting until I can find my perfect dynamic spine. And then I'll pull that insert out, or take that point weight and weigh it, so I know exactly what I want to end up with, okay, at the end. And so I'll take my brand new inserts, I'll weigh them, cut off what I need to, pick the point weight that I'm going to run. Say I want to increase my FOC, but I still want to shoot all 100 grain broadheads that will allow me to make a wide variety of choices throughout the industry with 100 grain broadheads. But with an extremely weighted insert, I can still shoot, say, 300 grains up front, okay, with a 200 grain weighted insert and 100 grain broadhead. That's going to really increase my FOC. All I have to do is keep going down through all the things that we've talked about throughout the playlist. Make sure that my arrow perfectly aligns and flies straight and has a good dynamic spine. And I take into effect all the other things, and I make a goal weight of what I want the overall shaft to weigh once I get done. And then I'll have a better idea of what components I need to use and how I need to follow the build to make sure that I hit that goal as close as possible and make the perfect projectile for my situation. Thanks for joining me on the playlist, guys. We got lots more to come. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one.